So how did you get together? How did this band come to be?
Okay, well, he's the only original member from the actual band.
That's like with us right now.
Yeah. It formed from the TJ's All-Star program in Fall River, and it was Ben, the drummer, is also an original member. Bass player was no longer with us, and different singer as well. And then I joined later on, and then we found her as well.
Picked her up off the street by myself.
And so you guys just found each other through music. You weren't friends. You just
Correct.
Pretty much.
Through the music.
We had her sing, and then we were like, "Hey, she's all right." And
Thanks.
how old are you guys?
I'm 20.
19.
19.
And but this has been going on for a while. So this was started in high school, before high school. When did it
In
start?
high school. I think it was like what? This is a 4th year.
I was a junior when I joined
Yeah,
school.
it's 4th year.
So yeah, I've been for
Yeah.
3. The band's been together for 4 years.
I'm just coming from the perspective of having been in bands. It seemed like, when you were in high school, if you were in a band, it was cool. Is it still cool to be in a band, or is it different now? Is it like a cool thing to do, or is it like a I'm going my own way type of thing to do?
I still think it's a cool thing. I think it'll always be a cool thing just to make music, rock out with people, and
It was definitely like sort of a wow factor for people. Like, whoa, that's really cool. You're doing that.
There's not as many young people play music anymore. I
Yeah.
think.
Is that
especially in high
you
school?
want
Yeah,
to
scene.
be a band? So you guys find that
Because it's more fun.
it's more
yeah, it's what we grew up with. So
My reasoning is my parents.
Yeah.
They just always played rock throughout the house whenever I was growing up and stuff. So that's my reasoning. But
It's pretty much the same as him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So music was big in your families.
Right.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
And are your families still? Are they kind of we come to every show type of families, or
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
Bears fans.
Biggest fans?
There were only fans.
what I mean,
Wanted to just
feel to have parents for it?
They're kind of our rock, sort of. Like, they're always there for us. They're always supporting us. So it's
Yeah.
definitely, like, no matter what, you can look out in the crowd and be like, hey, they're there for us. Like, it definitely helps.
And do you have like a crew of buddies that also, like friends that all come, or is it
every now and then.
every now and then? But it's not. Is it hard to get draw?
A little
Definitely
bit.
challenging
It's-
to draw people to a rock show nowadays. I've seen.
Especially since our age group, we're like the 18, 19-year-old, and we play a lot of 21 plus shows or at bars, so you just can't get people there as easily or as legally.
And are you guys are all in college?
Yes.
Yep.
So what was the difference between I'm in high school and I'm a band, and now I'm in college and I'm a band? What's the difference?
I say it's kind of the same. It's pretty much the same.
And are you guys are all in college?
Yes.
Yep.
So what was the difference between I'm in high school and I'm a band, and now I'm in college and I'm a band? What's the difference?
I say it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same response. Like people still think it's like a different, cool kind of thing when they hear about it, but other than that, it wasn't really much of a change.
Do you guys all go to different schools?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you worry are we gonna be able to keep this together, or?
We've been doing it for a year now. I mean, it's definitely more difficult than it was when we were all in high school.
We're like getting together to practice. We can't practice as often, but we make it work.
And you guys write your own stuff?
Oh yeah.
And when you play live, this is our stuff, or do you mix?
We play mostly originals, but we throw in covers too, depending on the length of the set as well. But we do both.
What's the worst experience you've had with that? And is there one that like you guys are like, okay, I know which one it is. Is there one? Or?
Canopy Lake Park.
Yeah, we've had some. Every band I think goes to those shows.
Yeah.
But, and for me in particular, we were playing at the Coliseum in Providence, and I had a sprained ankle at the time, and I was wearing a boot, but I didn't want to wear a boot on stage because I was wearing these stands. I just looked like a complete fool. But I jump around on stage and very live, and then all of a sudden I planted with my foot right before a solo, and I fell backwards. and landed right on my butt.
And we have it on video.
So that was my worst experience. It was pretty funny though.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Thanks.
So, what are you trying to get to? What do you want to be?
So
I'm gonna go on tour a few times,
Yeah,
especially
that.
in California. That's my dream.
Yeah, just like make an impression in the music scene, like leave our mark.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
I agree with that. Yeah, I would say I definitely want to go on tour at some point too. Just like an East Coast tour. Like I grow up telling my kids, "Hi, I went on a tour." And they're like, "What? You went on what?" Yeah.
So it's like, it's not maybe the dream of I'm going to make $10 million and fly jets across the world anymore. Is it more small for you guys? I mean,
I think most people realize like the slim chance of that actually happening, but we try to be realistic. But that was a possibility, then by all means.
Keep our fingers
Definitely.
crossed.
so what do you think your strength is as a band? Like why do people like you when people say, "Oh, I love you guys"? What do they tell you they like? What do you think that they should like? What do they like about you?
I think one of our biggest things is our live presence. We're very mobile on stage. If your stage presence, I think, is one of our biggest strengths.
A lot of
And our-
personality.
Yeah, and our music is kind of in your face, so.
I walk this place alone, I ain't got no home. I'm not looking for a place to stay, and I don't want your sympathy. They say the bark is worse than the bite. If I were you, I wouldn't freak that bite. No, you're not a king. So remember one thing, you're not a hero, you are just a man. You're not my hero, you are not my friend. You're not a threat, I'll take that bet. Bad news, but I'm no liar, I promise that you are fire. The truth is, you see, you mean nothing to me. When I can, when I family, so you can drop the stupid act. I'm no use to you, and that's a fact. No, you're still not a king. So remember one thing, you're not a hero, you are just a man. You're not my hero, you are not my friend. You're not a threat, I'll take that bet. Bad news, but I'm no liar, I'm gonna set you all on fire. Stay on your side and I'll stay on mine. Don't you ever think you can cross that line into me.